Okay, our last speaker, I think brought dessert, but
So we're gonna have some leftover, I guess.
okay. Jeff Gentile is a dentist who practices with his wife, and he also is a prominent member of the Arcolian Society, and maybe at my suggestion, he is writing a history of the Arcolian Society. And he'll tell you all about the trials and tribulations and the glories of that effort. Now, come on for Jeff.
Yep. So everyone that left early is missing out, because we got a few fun things.
I'll take a little break now, but I'll be right back.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit, and I want to thank, and I'm honored to be here because I'm in progress. I'm soon to be published, but it's all because of Dominic and Casa, so I want to thank them for taking me under their wing to do this. And before everyone runs away, I think we all need to applaud all the volunteers that work here at Casa. They've been letting me come here and hang out with them on Wednesday afternoons, and they're fantastic. So everyone should thank them. They do a great job. So this all started about a year ago, right, Dominic? Dominic came up to me and said, "Hey, Jeff, did you ever think of writing a book about the history of the Arcolians?" And I go, "Nope, never did." Now, thanks to Dominic, that's all I think about every day. Every day. And so, yeah. So that's how it all started. So I'm just going to give you, because it's the end of the day, a quick history on the Arcolians, the Italian Dental Society, and a little bit on the book, and then I'm going to give you a little taste, good word, of how we run our meetings and how much fun we have at our meetings. So I'm the historian for the Arcolian Dental Arts Society, the Italian-American dentist of Chicago, established like 1931. We're very social, fraternal, and mostly philanthropic. So our meetings, and I'm going to give you the Jeff Gentile Cliff Notes because it's been a long day. Our meetings are great, very entertaining. We have prayers, jokes, dinner, homemade food, giardiniera, limoncello, wine. We have continuing education speakers. And all we do is plan our fundraisers, which is the golf and the raffle. And then we get into what I've termed the Arcolian zone. We have recognition awards for people that promote our heritage. We have Italian history trivia, so we don't forget our past. And then we have the Jeff Gentile Pastry Challenge that I came up with. Everyone anticipates what the treat of the day is going to be, and you'll be experiencing that in a few minutes. It all goes toward our Christmas party. Our Christmas party, we celebrate our heritage, Christmas, and we honor our Arcolian of the Year, but we also donate and distribute all our charitable donations. That's what we're all about. So as a historian, the most common question I get, what does Arcolian mean? Where'd the name come from? A man named Giovanni di Arcoli, 1400s, professor, surgeon, author, from Bologna and Padua, ahead of his time. All surgeons back in that day dabbled in dentistry because dentistry wasn't a thing, but teeth were, part of the body, and he wrote guidelines on preventive dental care. He invented filling materials, and he came up with what was the other thing he had? Oh, dental instruments. He found dental instruments. So our founding fathers back in the early 30s said, let's use this core name of Giovanni di Arcoli, and hence Arcolian. So Italian, Arcolian, if you look at it, there's only two letters that are different. So that's it, Giovanni di Arcoli. The other thing is our logo. I'll get it real quick here. This is the Jeff Gentile high-tech presentation. Arcolian Dental Arts, the Italian-American dentist of Chicago. So red, white, and blue, right? The green, the white, and the red. So for the Italian flag, the green, the white, and the red, we've got hope, we've got faith, and we've got charity, which is the red. And that's mostly what we're all about. We're a big charitable organization, but we have a lot of fun doing it. So let me get to, now I'm a paper guy, so that's how this book started about a year ago. And not only do I not write on paper, I print. So I just started ideas. I've been in this group for 40 years, so it started in 1931. And I've got some old pictures, documents, photos, and I said, man, it'd be neat to make a story out of this, you know, but what were they all like? So I'm trying to connect the dots. But I wrote everything down, and then I wrote it again, and then I'm not a techie, and these two fingers on my iPad, okay? I'm at the point now where editing, scanning, editing, scanning. That's where I'm at right now. It's pretty cool. So it's a considerable amount about the past and the present, and I call it a look into the future. I just made it real simple, three quick, segregations. So the future is actually just one chapter at the end, looking forward to the future, getting creative, keep the membership and the legacy going. So what I'd like to do, because I was going to sit there and just tell you everything that I think, but I'm teeter-tottering on a couple introductions. But I thought this one was a good one, and I think this one might work. So with all the authors present here, this is from the heart, so you can tell me what you think. This is a love story. It is a story about my love for my Italian heritage and my love for an organization that has become my professional family, the Italian American Dental Association, known as the Arcolian Dental Arts Society. The Arcolians are a group of dentists of Italian lineage in the Chicago area who founded an organization back in the early 1930s. Their main purpose was to foster and perpetuate friendliness amongst its members in a fraternal and social spirit. Also, it was created to promote the dental sciences through continuing education. However, interestingly enough, because of its nonprofit status, it has evolved into a gracious philanthropic association. The accomplishments of this dental group are multifold. Yes, they have provided excellent patient care through the years in their offices, but the differences they have made in people's lives outside the office because of their donations and what they believe in socially and professionally is rather impressive. We take none of our success for granted, knowing very well that our first generation ancestors sacrificed and paved the way so we may have a better future. In that light, we simply make it our business to share our good fortune with others, celebrate our Italian heritage, and nourish our friendships in the process. The Arcolians donate to schools, churches, needy families, Italian organizations, and distribute scholarships to deserving dental students of Italian lineage. Now, the Arcolians are not large like corporate America, but we feel no other group donates with more heart or compassion. So, as historian of the Arcolian Dental Arts Society, I feel compelled to share this story with you as an Italian American to hopefully promote, celebrate, and preserve this society's legacy in Italian American history. There is as well an element of intrigue and mystery pertaining to our history, making the story that follows quite fascinating. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I have enjoyed writing it. That's kind of where I'm at. So now I want to take you into what we do at our meetings, and I call it the Arcolian Zone. Everyone goes, oh man, a bunch of dentists getting together for dinner, how boring is that? It couldn't be further from the truth with this group. So I call it the Arcolian Zone. And first we start with recognition awards. So I pick out people in the group that have done things behind the scenes that promote our heritage, right? So today's recognition award goes to none other than Dominic Candeloro for putting us all together. So, and for bringing us all together. So this is what we do at our meetings, and that's why. And we're eating and drinking while we're doing it. Yeah. So, you know, no matter what no matter what culture, wine and chocolate works, you know. Yeah. So the next wine and chocolate goes, now we put our thinking caps on. I'm going to go back to April 21st, 753 BC. They talked about it in their play. Yeah, they talked about it in their play. 7 hills, right? Frankie, tell me. Sette Colle di Roma? Is that close enough? Okay. What hill was Rome actually founded on out of the 7? Who said that? Who said it? There you go. Palatine. There you go. There you go. All right, you can hand those out now. So, Jeff Gentile Pastry Challenge coming up. I'm going to give you 5 clues. I couldn't get a pastry because it was out in my car. I knew they would go bad, so it's a cookie. So what I do is I research old world hardcore Italian treats that we had when we were kids. And I look them up, and I have the Italian bakery make them, and then I look up the history, and then I give the clues, and everyone tries to guess what it is. But it doesn't matter because everyone wins, because we all eat. But whoever guesses it gets chocolate and wine with the cookie. Okay, so it was called the Queen's Cookie. It's not too sweet. Wait till I give the 5. Not too sweet, originated in Palermo, has an Arabic influence, because over the years, remember, Sicily was invaded by a lot of nations, and they left culinary, social, political influence. Popular at Festa de Morta, Day of the Dead holiday. Those are the 5 clues. There's an American name for these cookies if you see them in the store, but I want the Sicilian name, because the Sicilian and the Arabic are very similar. What'd you say? No. 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 Yeah. Come out, you're the here, you're Mr. Sicily. Think, put your thinking cap on. The cookie. Come on, you show up. Oh. Think. Come on. Now you can't open until someone guesses it. All right, I'm going to give you, should I give you a clue? I just gave you 5. And where this is all hardcore Italians, I thought you got it like that. All right, the Sicilian slang for it starts with a G. Huh? Starts with a G. Gigilani. Oh yeah. Gigilani. It's a cookie. It's okay. Yeah, it's a cookie. Gigilani. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're gonna get it now. Good.
Did I do it? Am I good? Any questions? Am I good? Am I good with the time? I tried to rush it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Very good.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're proud.
Okay.
Good deal.
I want to thank you. You're the survivors.
Yeah, but see, it's worth it. It's worth it to wait till the end. Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Italian bakery.
You're our kind of people.
No.
In the future, we will be programming material focused on you and what you'd like to see happen here at Casa Italia in this room. Let us know. Give us feedback. Let us know if you know of anybody who's passing through Chicago who's got a little program or something that they can present here at Casa Italia. We don't have much money, but sometimes we can get a little bit together and make things happen. Usually we just depend on ourselves volunteering. And we may do. But we know that it's worthwhile because you're out there and you count and you make us feel good about what we do. So stay with us. Thank you. There's Anna. There she is. On the right. Oh, if you've got any energy to go upstairs to see the various museums,
Yes.
I think we get somebody to give you a guided tour.
Sí, sí. Andiamo.
Oh, they usually make a picture of the authors out on the front steps, so.
I want to buy
You have to walk around, because you don't have to Whoa, whoa.
Yes.